Like with these opponents, I think it could go either way. Despite the fact that Inui and Bloodcross do have some team synergy, Orion and Marc, it's not the first time that they've teamed with each other. Yeah. And also Orion's been in Europe for some time. I'm not sure if they've actually teamed with Marc, but he's definitely familiar with Marc at the very least. So, and then not only that, but Orion and Marc aren't slouches, at all. So I definitely think that they have a decent chance, and it could go either way in this match.
Yeah, they're definitely familiar enough with each other's playstyles that they could, compensate for the lack of actual team experience.
Right. All right, so we're going to Smashville, game 1.
The standard.
Pretty much.
Good start for Marc. Ooh, a little bit of early action for the blue team.
And Orion's doing really well right now. Again, with Wario just weaving in and out, playing defensive.
And team combo? No, not quite.
Yeah, that backfired.
Yeah, and he went preemptively for the up air, expecting the Meta Knight to be available for it.
But the wrong Meta Knight.
Inui, or I'm sorry, Bloodcross.
Oh,
wow.
He's going to side B right on his partner. We got a little bit of team attack going on here. Nonetheless,
Orion's still hardly touched on the stock, and being that he is Wario, that means he's really far away from death, unless he meets an unfortunate game.
Or, again, gets grabbed by Peach in a situation where the Meta Knight's not near him to save him.
Right. I like, oh wow, Marc going out early, but I like Orion's strategy of mixing up his approach between horizontal and vertical.
Right.
He's doing, a little bit of fade back fair with a little bit of double jump over down air. Of course, graced with the mix-in of short hop air dodge, full hop air dodge, etc. And there goes Peach.
Yeah, but Bloodcross, he could still put in a lot of work with this stock. Ooh. And just as I say that.
Wow. One up air at 155. I guess it was fresh because Marc lost the stock and then proceeded to get battered for 94%.
And the waft is, for the most part, online. In about 10 more seconds, it's going to be a fully charged one.
Yeah, which I guess, given the percentage of their opponents, is actually preferable now because he should go for damage rather than a KO.
Yeah, for sure. So there it is. Yeah. Waft is online, and we'll see how it comes into play.
Great punish by Orion, saying, you're not going to hit my partner without eating at least one huge aerial from Wario. Oh, ooh, crucial miss, though. He actually could have saved that just a little bit and killed Meta Knight later, but...
And crucial, look, that DI was really bad.
Yeah.
And Marc is pretty much suffering at this point with only one stock. Definitely the least healthy player on the team. However, that was a great team combo. And the way that Orion's playing right now, I would say it's still pretty even nonetheless.
Yeah, Orion is playing absolutely superb right now.
He's doing what he has to do. Let Meta Knight be the aggressor and just punish.
Yeah, he is actually, adding quite a bit of damage himself. Oh, great. Yep. Ooh. Shouldn't have pummeled, though. Often in teams, you will not have the luxury of being able to add on pummel damage.
Oh, he missed that punish.
Super choke punish.
And in about 10 more seconds, the half waft will be ready. So that's going to be really lethal for Bloodcross.
Oh, staying alive, but an SD from Bloodcross, and it is looking quite grim for the red team. Inui's best hope is to land something crazy on Marc to take him out, like I was just going to say, in there. And now this fight is not too terrible.
I would recommend exactly that they share stock.
Yeah, I definitely had tunnel vision for the 1v1 going on. I, stupidly ignored that option, and now it's looking very bad for Peach. Orion should just stay away. He has no reason to be anywhere near Peach unless Meta Knight is down throwing her and he's farting on her. Wow, Orion's so ballsy.
And the fully charged waft is about to come on in about 10 more seconds.
Now just all they needed to do is pass each other with a grab, and then the fart would take care of the rest.
Right. Just get the grab pummel and wow. Get the setup.
Blew it early.
Went for a read.
Even if Even if Inui manages to take Orion out, though, I don't see Marc losing this 1v1 with 50% lead, especially. Oh, trips into his death, though. Yep. That is literally. I have no words.
Bloodcross and Inui are not happy right now.
Wow, Inui like in the middle of making it happen out there in a 2v1, and then trips into a down smash.
Yeah, you know, I think overall they just need to be a little bit more cautious with the Wario.
Change the score.
Yeah, I just think overall they need to be a little bit more cautious with the Wario, because I think that Orion just wasn't really pressured in that match at all, and it really just allowed him to more or less just roam free and get a lot of damage without taking damage himself. They need to put a little bit more concentration on the Wario, which I do understand is hard with the Meta Knight in your face all the time. But nonetheless, you can still set up situations where, you know, with stage control and just with sandwiching, you can still put pressure on with Wario, especially with a character that doesn't have disjoints, as you said. So,
one thing that they did do a pretty good job of was taking care of Marc the whole match. Marc was consistently in last place, stock and percent-wise, but that SD Bloodcross had at the end of the game really cost them a lot. So, you know, assuming that won't happen this game, I think Red Team is pretty set to, you know, possibly bring this to game 3.
Inui's doing really well. He just got 3 forward airs pretty much in a row.
Yeah, Inui's Peach is definitely not very, nothing to sneeze at the very least.
And now Orion has those tires out, so we're going to see quite a few tire combos getting those down throws. But of course, if you block the tire, it will go away.
Oh, wow. Orion's maneuverability is so tricky. He almost like dash dances in the air. That's one of his his trademark things as a player. He'll really make you guess which way he's going to land, even just in the moment.
And he also did have good presence of mind. He saw Bloodcross coming in with that glide, so he was really just able to get out of that situation and still apply pressure.
No, sour spot him there. That almost turned into, or that almost went from a great situation from Blue Team to a really horrible one after Peach came in. And
Marc down 1 stock now, and Wario also down his, which will be pretty costly because last game they really relied on Wario's stock tank. Right now the blue team has some stage control, just sort of alternating who should edge guard who. The Meta Knight taking on the Meta Knight, but
very unfortunate. Inui using an up air to memento cancel, and his partner just so happened to be there. Bloodcross has really seen some unfortunate things in this set so far.
And now Inui's taking a pretty good role as stock tank.
Yeah, the commentator's curse, man, it's too real. But I figure the best explanation I've come up with for commentator's curse is that if we're talking about something happening, obviously if we're noticing it, the people playing the match are probably noticing it and trying to do something about it. So
yeah.
That I discovered, like, in my soul, that explanation for commentator's curse last week.
It's the only way it could possibly make sense.
Yeah.
Now Red Team with that stage control, and I like that position. So just Bloodcross in front and Inui just floating behind him.
Oh,
and
man.
Excellent up smash.
That was beautiful. The palm of destiny right there.
But no, most definitely that formation that we saw earlier was a really good formation because it really allowed Inui to back up his...
Wow! Inui is on fire this game.
I can't say anything. Inui's just going in.
Somebody call 911.
For someone who was salty last match, you'd never
wow!
tell.
Inui is killing it right now. Side beat affair.
Momentum. Oh, no. Wow. A little bit of a choke on the punish there as Marc just glides into the platform.
Oh, wow. Okay. Feeling himself a little too much there.
Yeah, he's trying to go in right now. Nah, but Bloodcross, he has this edge guard, but he also decides to apply pressure to the Wario. And this is what I'm saying, you know.
Marc with the glide attack straight through the top of Tornado. Very funny. Oh, no throw from Orion. Will he make it back to the stage? Red Team is looking really in control right now.
Well, Marc was on the ground, so he was able to help Orion land. Nonetheless, just Inui is looking so dangerous with that float.
Yeah, Peach, she really does have a lot of support capability in teams. She can literally just float there and wait for something to happen, and then move in real quick, move out extremely safely.
Bloodcross takes that tire out immediately. Nice call with that down smash.
Almost 3 stocks lost at once. And yeah, now it is looking very bad for Wario.
More or less the reverse situation from last match.
Right.
You know, and they did do a good job of keeping pressure on both of the players, especially on the Wario, because again, that stock tanking was really helping out Orion and Marc in that first game. Not to mention only with the platforms in play, it does cut off a lot of angles for Wario, because Wario does have a strong air game, and he likes to approach from the air quite a bit. So having those platforms
running into
play,
platforms obstructing, his movement.
For sure.
Yeah, I think Battlefield was definitely a great counter pick in that match. It's also very strong for Peach, who gets a lot of low-level, like low-altitude aerial pressure like that. So for Game 3, I don't think they're going to want to pick FD because that leaves Wario too susceptible to grab releases, and also, you know, Peach is a projectile character, and Wario doesn't really so much benefit from a stage like FD. If they agree to Smashville, I think, you know, they may try to do that, try to take it back to Smashville, see if they agree.
Yeah, that could work
I think that's definitely their best stage in this matchup. If they don't want to attempt that, and, you know, if they don't want to... Sorry, I got stuff on my shirt.
No, that's all good.
If they don't want to, you know, try to risk asking their opponent to play on the same stage, then Pokemon Stadium is possibly an option, but, you know, that's just kind of a janky stage in general. I don't think it really favors either team.
Yeah, I mean, the stages, as far as Orion and Marc are concerned, I mean, Halberd wouldn't necessarily be terrible, but just, especially with Peach, like, that's a stage that Peach would take Wario to, I would imagine.
Right, Peach kills off the top more than, well, I suppose more than Meta Knight, but less than Wario.
Right, yeah, but nonetheless, the air release as well, despite the platform being there, it can still put some good mileage because, again, just killing Wario early. But nonetheless, Pokemon Stadium, like you said, and Red Team with that control.
One of Peach's greatest blessings in doubles is her neutral air because it covers both sides of her extremely effectively. Comes out on frame 2. Great move. We saw Inui just over on that left platform a few seconds ago put it to great use and hit both of the blue team. Nice neutral air by Bloodcross to respond.
Oh, okay, Mr. Saturn. Now, I've been watching some Japanese videos, and I saw Key, the Japanese Peach play. He uses Mr. Saturn really well. Mr. Saturn can bounce, unlike most of Peach's projectiles.
Yep.
And that just sets up pretty much tire combos like you see from Wario.
Oh, wow. Inui is just on fire. I literally, like, I can't describe it any other way. He has the momentum, and he's definitely a player, you know, he's like an emotionally based player. If he's feeling it, and he's going to play really well. Oh, doesn't quite save his partner from the Wario setup.
Right, and I mean, Bloodcross is also doing really well, being the healthiest player on the screen, and Orion's trying to keep up with that stock tank. Ooh, there goes Peach.
Bloodcross just walking away from Marc, saying, yeah, I'm going to go fight this one over here.
And now that the half waft is online, so that would be helping out really greatly for killing Bloodcross at least. And it would almost kill Inui.
Yeah, at this point, like, one more hit on Inui and then he's liable to die from that. So
right. In fact, if anything, probably right now.
You got to be pretty close to the edge. But yeah, oh wait, yeah, right now, yeah, 610, that would kill at 50. But it is seconds away from turning into the full fart, so we will not be seeing anything like that. Oh, Orion almost with the buzzer shot.
Ooh, oh, Orion's living?
It looks like he's actually already spent his fart because
he's not.
Yeah, he must have.
I'm not sure
tried to mash it out and it failed.
Nonetheless, Marc.
Great anti-air by Inui. Wow, and in quite dominating fashion, Red Team has taken this setback after a pretty unfortunate game 1. A lot of SDs.
Yeah, Bloodcross definitely turned it up. He's just really playing the individual matchups really well, winning those neutral game scenarios, which just leads to the juggle scenarios, and just overall.
Ooh, wow.
That was nice.
At 216 nonetheless off the throw. That was really impressive. Great timing by Orion.
And Marc, again, really suffering in this match, but nonetheless, it's still pretty even because even Inui, despite being on fire, he's still not as healthy as Orion and Bloodcross. So.
Right. Yeah, he took a nasty death to the windmill just before, so.
Right.
You know, this kind of stage with weird transformations, the momentum can shift very easily at any moment.
Inui trying to go for a shield grab there, but the down smash covered that.
Forces Marc to catch the turnip and then forward airs him for it. Really liking a lot of the random like exchanges that Peach ends up coming out on top of.
He sort of just got scared by that up tilt. Marc got scared by the up tilt, just got hit by the jab.
Now this game is actually just about even now. Especially given the kill power of the blue team. At this point, Orion should have a semi-fart.
Yeah, I have no idea where it's at right now.
He definitely could take Bloodcross out with that. But now, now Bloodcross will actually die from a multitude of Wario's moves.
And yeah, he's still... The Meta Knights can't necessarily kill each other at this percent.
Right.
Not from neutral, at least.
Alright, now that Red Team has assumed stage control, we're going to see them, you know, kind of... Inui is definitely not leaving that crevice right there, unless it's to go for a team follow-up like that. But see, that ended up just costing him more ground, so...
But the thing about, especially Pokemon Stadium, is that it really allows time for Wario to get his walk. So...
Right.
Again, I mean, it's a really huge factor in these matches.
Orion
just
had the kill, but he landed too soon before his up air hitbox came out.
Bloodcross doing that ground game, and Inui, again, just with that coverage.
Marc looking for a kill move.
Yeah, they're keeping that formation, and they're doing really well with it. Oh, nice neutral air.
Could he stay alive? Yes, he can. Now Orion's percent is slowly building, and you know, despite Wario being heavy, 80% is still quite a bit.
In situations like this, however, since the red team is both at kill percents, if you get a quick kill on both of them, you set up a 2v1 situation, which is on paper impossible.
Right. And they need to kill Meta Knight first to ensure that
Orion made a bad call. That was unfortunate. Went for a down smash. Oh, and Orion made another bad call. He went for a neutral air when Inui, not Inui, Bloodcross made a bad shuttle loop. So he's missing a couple kill opportunities right there.
Oh wow, the fire, or I'm sorry, the tree just really helped Marc out. Let him take that grounded up B. Ow, wow, almost saved by Peach's body. But yeah, now it is definitely completely over for the blue team.
Right. I think, honestly, they missed a few opportunities. Overall, when it came to team combos, the red team was connecting them better. The blue team definitely had opportunities, but they didn't capitalize off them, especially with their team combos. I saw a lot of the time they'd get throws, and they'd occasionally follow up, but for the most part, not as much as the red team did.